Yo, what's going on everybody? It's Axel, and last week I set aside one whole day to see how long it would take to farm Harrow, Scourge, and Nail Prime solo. Ish. I'll explain what I mean later in the video, but for now, let's get into it. When farming any Prime Warframe or weapon, you will need Lith, Meso, Neo, and Axii relics. So let me show you the best ways to farm them. First, Lith relics. The hands down best way to farm these is Hepit in the Void. This is a capture mission which can be completed in around 30 seconds when you use Titania with Razorwing Blitz. But when you factor in loading times, it would take a total of 1 minute per run. Even when using Frost, who has no movement abilities and has one of the slowest base movement speeds, you can still complete the mission in around 1 minute, which will result in 1.5 minutes per run. With a total drop chance of 13.34% for each Lith relic, you can expect to get one Lith H3 or whichever relic you are looking for every 7 to 8 runs. If loading in and out of missions is not your cup of tea and much rather do one mission endlessly, then the Disruption mission on Mars is your best choice to farm Lith relics. You can get Lith relics from rotation A and B rewards, therefore you only need to defend at least one conduit no matter what round you are on. As the drop chance for each relic is 14.29%, it will take around 7 rounds to get a specific relic. I will show all my builds later in the video as some of them I used multiple times. Now for Meso and Neo relics. With these relics, there isn't one mission that is clearly better than the rest. So it just depends on what you like to do or whichever you are the fastest at. The two missions that I would recommend are Ukko in the Void and Disruption on Uranus or Sedna. Both of these missions reward both Meso and Neo relics, but you can choose which type of relic you want on the Disruption mission. Meso relics are rewarded on rotation A, while Neo relics are rewarded on rotation B. Both relic types can be farmed from the start of the mission, but after round 3, you can no longer farm Meso relics. You will need to extract and start the mission again if you want to continue farming them. Both Meso and Neo relics have a drop chance of 14.29% for each relic. As for Ukko, all the Meso and Neo relics have an equal chance of dropping at 6.55%. That means it will take around 15 or 16 runs on average to get one Meso G3 relic or whichever relic you are looking for. While for Disruption, it will take 7 rounds of rotation A to get a specific Meso relic and 7 rounds of rotation B to get a specific Neo relic. Last but not least, Axii relics. There is only one place where you want to farm them, and that is Apollo on Lua. They drop from rotation B, so you only want to defend 4 conduits on round 1, 3 or 4 on round 2, 2 or 3 on round 3, and 1 or 2 on round 4 and onwards. When opening relics, there are 2 types of missions to choose from: Void Fissures and Void Storms. Void Fissures take normal star chart missions and add an additional objective of collecting 10 reactant to open your relic. Void Storms do the exact same thing, but for Railjack missions. The main difference between the two is Void Fissures are faster, while Void Storms offer more rewards. Due to Void Fissures being at least 2 times faster than Void Storms, I would recommend doing them. I also recommend opening your relics in a group of 4, so then you have 4 chances of getting the part you are looking for. But if you're relying on the recruitment chat to find additional players, like me, then it might be faster to open your relics solo. Let me explain. As you can see, the majority of the messages in the recruitment chat are players either hosting or looking for rad shares for relics, which is good if you're trying to get the uncommon or rare part, but if you want the common drop, I would look around for a minute or 2 to see if you can find people doing an intact share for your relic. If not, open the relic by yourself. You should get the common drop that you're looking for after opening 4 relics. Now for builds. For capture missions, I would recommend using Titania with Razorwing Blitz. These are the 2 builds that I would recommend, and I would only use the Prime Sure-Footed build if you have access to the helmet system and can infuse Mag's Pool onto Titania. And this is my Dex Pixia build. For Disruption missions, I would recommend using a Speed Nova, also known as Speedvar. This is the build that I use, and if you have access to the helmet system, I would subsume Octavia's Resonator. This ability will help group the enemies at the end of the round, so then you can kill them with one arrow from a Kuva Brahma. This is the Kuva Brahma build that I use, but I would recommend having a Toxin Innate Brahma and switch Infected Clip for cryo rounds. This will allow you to proc Viral, and the slash procs from Hunter munitions will deal more damage. I also pair this with a heavy attack Stropher build to deal with the Demolishers. I build for Corrosive if I'm up against Grineer, and Radiation against Corpus. Alternatively, you can use a Vastalok or Sarpa with Shattering Impact to strip their armor, and use Kuva Brahma to kill the Demolishers. As for Operator Arcanes, you want to use Magnus Lockdown to aid in killing the Demolishers, and either Magnus Repair or Elevate to heal your Warframe. Before I go, there are two missions I would like to mention, as they are pretty good Lith and Meso Relic farms, but are quite niche. First is the Archwing mission Rush. This mission can be found on Phobos and has a 9.68% chance for each Lith Relic if you destroy all 3 transporters. I can complete the mission in around 50 seconds when I use the Itzel. The missions for Meso Relics are Tier 2, Tier 3 and Kuva Spies. The Tier 2 Spy mission rewards Meso Relics at a 11.06% chance for each relic, while Tier 3 and Kuva Spies also reward Meso Relics at the same chance, but they also reward Neo Relics at 3.22% chance for each relic. When using the same Titania build for capture missions, you can complete the mission in around 1 minute and 40 seconds without using ciphers. Spy missions also yield a decent amount of affinity if done in the Steel Path, so they are a good way to level up weapons while farming Meso Relics. If you need help farming Void Traces to refine your relics, be sure to check out this video right here. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe and leave a comment down below. And as always, thank you for watching.